Well, well, well. It's another stream. So last night I played quite a bit of Amnesia Rebirth. I got, I guess, kind of stuck in a couple of places, and near the end, admittedly a bit salty about everything. Too many deaths. I think it was mainly owed to me not drinking enough water and then running into an enemy that can attack you by looking at you. and me being kind of anxious about how often I've died already, because the game was implying that how often you die may affect the ending, so yeah. Basically, lots of uncertainties. But now we are going to continue, and you know, maybe I am like, oh, is this the end? But I could be underestimating how long the game is. So we'll see, I guess. So let's get back into it. We are being chased by those. I'm not sure if it's one or more. Oh yeah, one problem is also we have basically no resources. We have basically no resources at all. One match. Oh, also, let me just make sure you can actually see the game. Wow, this is why I don't do the prep screen anymore. Wow, fortunately... Ah, come on. See, that's what's annoying. Like, they see you and then... Okay, well, guess you're done. Well, this is not a good hiding place. At least in this world the compass will guide us a bit. Okay. This is a different room, that's a good sign. Hey there, Captain, welcome to the stream. You know, for the first like 1 or 2 minutes, I forgot to turn off the preparing overlay screen. So I was just getting angry at the game without people being able to see it. It's a good thing I caught that early this time. I keep, every time this happens, I'm reminded of this really awful stream that happened like 2 years ago, where I had the preparing screen on for like half an hour. Right, so that first segment here was very stressful, that was dumb. Wow, imagine if you were trying to get out of here in a hurry, like I was. That was risky, but I need every resource I can get my hands on. So, how are you doing today? Okay, area completed. Phew! That was not as bad as I was making it out to be. Empty dinner table. Just the sound of a ticking clock. Very eerie, very uncomfortable. So how many more stressful, terrible segments are they gonna throw at me? Oh, hey, baby.
They can't get to us in here. Sleep. Sleep and dream of happier times.
Alright, pretty tiring, lots of deadlines this week, so we hope you can get through this week somewhat intact. Same here, yeah, hopefully you'll get through it. Gee, I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, at least. Hopefully you can rest up plenty when the weekend rolls around. I have another one of those really difficult 6-day weeks, but thanks to autumn vacation at the school and some planning ahead on my part, I will have a 3-day weekend after that, and then we'll have the last week of mail. So we've had the worst of it, basically, on my end. Every day I'm tempted to buy like another 12 or 24 pack of those energy drinks, you know? I mean, I already drink those on a pretty regular basis. So, might as well do it in bulk, am I right?
We can do this.
Alright.
We just have to reach that brightness. There, on top of the building. That's the rift. I'm sorry, whoever you are. I suppose at least it's over.
Right. This was also part of a factory then, I suppose? I'm trying to look around, but looking around hurts my sanity when it's dark. Maybe I should keep fairly straight. Maybe this is mostly an action segment and not a puzzle segment. Yes, okay. Yes, my assessment was correct. Let me just... running through this area. I mean, I was running until I realized what I was dealing with here. Oh, come on, I thought he had a cooldown, you know? Okay, that was a miscalculation on my part, and I will fully admit it. Oh, is he following me into this room? I had not correctly assessed that this room... I figured this room would be safe, but it's not. Baby wants to speak.
We can get past them, Anna. We must. If it has cured you, my love, it was worth it, surely. Surely.
Surely, question mark? Right, lest we forget. Lest we forget what I chose to do last stream, last time. Okay, the tentacles and all are making it hard for me to focus. But yeah, some time off is always good. Okay, so this might actually be a safe room. Because he's right there making noise, but he doesn't seem to be able to get to me for real. Okay, let's... let's make our way through here. All these orange lights though. Very Halloween-y. Very seasonal. Let's try not to listen to the screaming too much. I would like to free them, but I don't know if this machine will do anything of the sort.
I will die here. We have failed. Our sabotage shattered the Great Gate, and the world has shattered with it. My own eyes have seen the most skilled of my kindred wither into floating wraiths of nightmare.
Okay, so those were the aliens then, okay.
The Empress still lives, crouching atop the tower like some vast spider, draining life and pain from the factories. It was our task to bring her reign to an end, and I failed. I still have Kita's formula. If any companion, stranger, explorer of the ruins finds this, then take the vial. It will seed the red flesh into the Vitae and spread it through the system. Finish my work. End the suffering. Forgive our folly.
So they want us to kill... Okay. Let's see, if you're concerned about which ending you get, you kind of have to spoil something when the time comes. I'd say let's let it play out and see how that goes. I guess if
Oil is not much use to me without the lab.
yeah. The moment you're talking about doesn't really give you a second chance. I see.
Oh, my love. If you are cured, this is a miracle, isn't it? No matter what we went through for it.
Moment does right. Roll. Okay.
Everything will be okay, little one. We'll get to the doctor and then we will go home.
There is a in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I know I keep bringing it up. There's a okay, Tassie, take it easy. There's like a final encounter where you have a time limit and you need to use, or rather you need to choose, quote unquote, there. There's 3 different solutions to it. One of which is just sitting there and letting it happen, which gets you an ending too, interestingly enough. But yeah, the only... Okay, I guess I'll ask you. Is the fact that it's a choice and that it's happening, like, telegraphed at all? Or do they... Is this another choice? Because we're going to basically kill the Empress now, or Queen, or whatever she is. Right? I mean, this endless cycle of her feeding on the suffering of all these people should end. But is this how we need to do it? I mean, it doesn't look like there's any options available to us but to do this, right? The choice which ending you get is presented clearly, so that's not the issue. But when you fail said challenge, you're defaulted to one of the endings. Oh, so there's a challenge that you can fail. Okay. No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I have been complaining a lot about the potential for things to affect the ending, so yeah. The problem is going to be what the actual challenge is and how it works, right? Anyway, I just ran in a direction I could where I wouldn't easily die, but... Ow. I'm guessing this is one of those things where we can stay underwater, but not for very long. Yeah, I think I should just go into it as I am now, and if I fail, I guess that's just the way it is. Hey. Wow, I hate it. I hate this enemy. I hate the fact that if you enter line of sight, it can just insta-kill you.
won't let you take me.
Yeah, that is the problem. I guess if I make a proper save and exit save in a few places, I might be able to return to it more easily than having to restart the whole chapter. Unless it deletes all saves when you're done, in which case it would be kind of impressive and at the same time really annoying. Alright, I guess I'll swim then. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. I'm glad I stopped yesterday, because this would have been too awful to have to do at that time. Come on. If I would have died there, I would have been very upset. Yeah, I know. I'm being too impatient. Tension makes me, throw caution to the wind. It's not good. It's not good. I need to relax. I need to become chill. Now, when we're honest, they do telegraph their attacks pretty clearly, right? Very noisy too. But the problem is, clearly telegraphed or not, they can teleport and activate it and hit it from a very large range. So that still makes them extremely dangerous. I mean, this is presumably one of the later game segments, so... How about we just take this moment to talk to Bebe? I did. And here I thought I was being so patient. He just warped straight up to me. Okay, I'm just gonna take off my headphones. So, that was interesting. So if there's going to be a challenge of some kind... Okay, the game is restarting. If there's going to be a challenge of some kind, I wonder if it's... particularly impactful that we died many times. You notice how it warped me to the final destination of this area now? Game is taking pity on me again. Just like with Leon.
Yes, come on, come on.
I guess that's an anti-frustration measure, and I guess I appreciate it, but also I feel a bit weird about it at the same time.
I think we're okay.
But yeah, that was probably it. I probably should have stayed out, or like crawled further away, or...
Oh, Marie. I just want to lie down now. Just for a little while. But we can't stop, can we?
Once again, the end that was so... Like, this was right in front of us earlier, and then they guarded us off all the way into this factory. If they, like, open a hole beneath my feet or something, or throw me away from the portal again, there will be salt. Believe you me, there will be salt. I will be the saltiest man who ever was.
I don't know where this will take us, but it's gonna be us.
Please don't say that. Oh.
See this onset in infancy. Fever, seizures, degeneration of the nerves, slow development, such lead to vomiting, suffer loss of hearing, muscles may atrophy. No known treatment. Cause breathing difficulties within the year, invariably fatal.
Alice. Marie.
Oh, now we're...
It's dark, Mama. It's so dark.
Shh. It's all right, little one.
Alice went away. went away. I don't want to go away.
What's wrong?
Mama, I don't want to die. Don't let me go.
Marie!
This feels like a nightmare, right?
Please. Marie!
Wait, that wasn't the challenge, was it? I know I shouldn't be asking this at such a serious time, but... No, okay, good, because that would be a bunch of B to the S. Swim faster, Tassie, swim faster. I hope the game will telegraph it clearly. But I may ask when the time comes. The way you're saying it feels like there's still quite a bit of game to go. Achievement unlocked, Castaway.
Marie! Where? No, shit. Not yet. Not yet, please. Please. A little one. Just wait. Please wait for me. I don't think I can do this. No!
Uh-oh. So she's going into labor now, basically. I was worried that there might be another...
Smoke. The village? Maybe. Maybe.
Just gonna make a save here. just. I don't like that this is one of those games that like forces you to return to the title screen. I know why they do it. It's like a way to punish or discourage save scumming. Like, oh well, you can't just quick save here. That's not what this game is for. Also, there is an option there, right on the main menu, that we'll probably need to talk about after the game. Also, I find it disturbing that the game explicitly says she's gradually turning into a monster. I mean, it's true, but...
Doctor! Oh, thank Christ. I need you. I need you now. I know it's crazy, but the baby... My waters have broken.
Taken Yasmin. Come to the tower. Do you...
The tower. I'll try.
Taken Yasmin?
All right. Hold on, little one. Just hold on.
Oh boy, climbing is not going as well as it used to.
Fuck.
Imagine having to do all this climbing.
Mother Mary.
Now we really are just kind of... Okay, probably shouldn't be making any silly comments then.
This is bad.
She said something like the baby wouldn't be born in the dark. Oh boy, can we even crawl past this? Okay, yeah, we can. We're not that big.
Look, up ahead. We'll be okay. We will be okay.
Should we even be... I don't know if we should be doing that thing. Probably not.
I don't know if I can do this. Just hang on. Doctor! Someone help me, please! The tower. That's what he said.
Well, this entire thing is just very uncomfortable and hard to comment on, aside from... Like, this just feels like, I guess, makes some sense that it feels very uncomfortable and painful, this whole thing, but... Okay, I should not have taken the side path. I am sorry. I'm sorry, Tassie. I am now fully focused on going to the tower again. Apologies. Uh-oh. Yasmin?
No.
Alright, everyone is dead. So,
Fuck. Shit! No. No, please, God. Mother Mary, not now. What the hell have I ever done to you?
a trap?
Who's there? Who's there? Help me! Help me, please! Tassie? Yasmin? Yasmin! Please. Please get me down. My water's broke. I need the doctor.
I killed them.
What?
I killed them.
All of them! They were trying to help, but they saw my face, and I could taste their fear. Fuck. No. 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 Yasmin, please don't.
Okay, she has also become monster mode.
I'll try. Where's the doctor? I don't know. He was with me when I... What happened to you? What happened to all of us? It's all broken up. The tower. We were in the tower. She saved us from the desert. Who is she? I don't know. A ghost. A god. She only wanted to help. It was her. She did this to us? It didn't need to happen, Tassie. She was trying to help you. I can't remember. I'm sorry. It's trying to take me again. Oh, we must be quick.
Is she gonna be...
It's coming. Oh, it can smell you. Run! Tassie, run now!
Okay, so now she's after us. Because monster mode.
Run, Tassie! I can't control it! Tassie! It was you! Tassie, it was you! You did this! You did this to me!
I'm here, Tessie.
Doctor!
I've got you.
The baby. She's coming.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm here. I've got you.
All right. Well, this entire segment was agonizing and extremely uncomfortable, which is probably the intent.
The curse. The ghoul. It's taking you over. It is very powerful. I will help you save the child. Be strong. Don't let the creature take you. Breathe. Breathe. Focus on me. Look at me. Stay you. Stay Tassie. Good. Now, Tassie. Push, now. That's it. Keep focused on me.
Okay. This is interesting.
Long now. You can see the head. Come on, again.
No! Please, no! No!
You're doing well. Nearly there. Keep breathing. Focus on me.
I wonder if this will be easier with a controller.
Good girl. That's it. Once more. thought she might be tainted. See? Perfect.
This was a pretty unique scene, yeah.
Well done, Miss Triana. You have given us hope.
Please. Let me hold her.
I know. For you, the child comes before everything else, even the lives of your friends. Your husband, all she wanted was the child. Just that.
No!
Look at what you've become through your own misplaced sentiment. Now, I must do what you would not. If we are
Oh, is he gonna kill the child?
against our lives, what is one child?
You fucking dare!
Could so easily have made up.
Ah!
You could have so easily made another? That's a pretty messed up thing to say,
Stop!
Doctorman.
Stop, damn you! Give her back to me!
What is it with everyone betraying us here?
No! Fucker! Leave her be! Please. Marie.
We are in no state to be chasing after this guy.
I will kill you, you bastard! Please, bring her back! Is there nothing you can do for him?
He's changing. Like heck. He may be in control now, but I don't think it will last. I have laudanum. It may help.
Amari! Don't do this!
I'm not sure if I should be taking the laudanum.
Don't hurt her!
I've saved it up the entire game.
Please. Please, she's all I have.
I mean, we're not pregnant anymore, but it's still not exactly healthy stuff.
It was the fountain.
This is our fate. Damn you, cousin. All for a child. Die with us.
Bring her back to me.
Well, I'm feeling extremely stressed out about this whole thing. And I don't have any more coffee either. Oh, look, there's no longer a baby in the loading icon because the baby has been born. That's a nice touch, I guess.
Marie, I'm coming.
Just a moment. I'm gonna double check if these saves that I make on save and quit are saved as separate saves. I think they are. But yeah, I'm guessing this might be one of those situations where he's gonna sacrifice the child and allowing that to happen. Oh, it already made a save like 20 seconds before I did there. Okay, so we can still reload from the start of this area. That's good to know. Just making sure. Like, it's going to be difficult to check how the choice with the... Wait, he hopes to make a bargain with the spirit who cursed him? Is that how it goes? Okay.
I see you, you bastard! I see you! Bring her back! Don't do this! Please don't do this to us!
But are you really?
Come on!
Wow, really? They keep doing this. They keep having... Oh, you have to go to X destination. But first... Anyway, wow. What a situation. I wasn't expecting there to be a whole stressful segment and then another area. Like, I thought for sure we were at the end there, but...
He will die. What other choice do we have? Hank, stay with me, Hank.
Accept her bargain, Tess. I know it is painful. This way, we all live. Maybe even Salim.
Wow. I like how they're all like, Darcy, you did this to us, Darcy. Darcy, you did this to us. They were basically all saying, do it, Darcy, do it, Darcy. Like, like hindsight, you know. Well, game is having a loading moment there. It's like, do it, Darcy, do it, Darcy. And then, in hindsight, they're like, Darcy, we told you shouldn't have done it. How could you, Darcy? It's all your fault. How dare you be pregnant? Unless she refused the bargain and that's why they're upset. Maybe... Oh! She refused the bargain, perhaps. Maybe they were all going to be saved if she surrendered the child. And then she refused to give up the child. Which, you know, obviously. I keep saying the child as though she isn't called Amari. Sorry about that. The child. The child mentioned a check.
Stupid, selfish little girl. Hank will die because of you. We'll all die.
Don't listen, Tazzy. It's all right.
Please. Goddess. Queen, whatever you are. He's dying.
You know my terms, Tazi Channel. Have you changed your answer?
No. No, I can't stay. I can't give her up.
Then I cannot save you. But I am not a monster. I will give you aid before you face the desert.
I refused her.
Right.
She wanted me to stay until the baby came. She wanted Amari.
Right, well, that's kind of... That makes sense with what we know.
closer than kin. Take these vials. They contain my formula. There are 4 major vitae flows into her tower. Find the maintenance ports. 1 vial should suffice for each. Seeding the flesh into a flow should choke it, cut off her supply, and wreak havoc at the factory outlets themselves. But be wary. The red flesh is volatile, and unless all the flows are stopped, the constant cycle of pain and fear will continue, and our penance will not end. I know that if you succeed, the tower will fall, and we will not meet again in this world. But perhaps, if the true ancestors deem that we have atoned for this great sin, we may yet meet again, in another place. All my hopes go with you. In all our names eternal.
So, there might be a way to end all of this.
Right, we have already destroyed 1, and there's 3 more left to
But it
destroy.
doesn't sound like any of us would survive.
I keep pressing C to bring up the thing, but he took it. The compass, that is. Okay, so if we do the poison in the 3 points, that should be all good.
Give him water from the fountain, and he will be well.
Malik, help me, please.
I have him. Here. Mr. Mitchell, can you hear me?
Here, Hank, drink.
God in the devil. Look! Look! His wound. It was closing.
Drink, all of you. It will sustain you in the desert.
The fountain. We drank.
So they all drank from the fountain, and that's why they're becoming monsters, I guess. Could I have found the lantern and did I just miss it? Because that's a problem.
What would your old dad have made of this, Tazzy? To stand here, to have seen this place. Almost a shame we have to leave.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. Not after Alice.
Hey, I know. I do understand. And so will Salim. We'll find a way to...
Mr. Mitchell.
I'm alright. I can't quite see properly. Something at the edge of my eyes.
Shit.
I wonder where those... I'm guessing maybe the goal of this entire segment is injecting the 3 thingamabobs. With that being the case, if I had to infer or try to conclude from incomplete information, I'd say that there is some sort of escape segment you can fail after that happens.
Hank! No! No, fuck no!
Mr. Mitchell, stop! I will shoot!
Run for me, Darcy! Go! Quickly!
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, this supposed merciful goddess is kinda scummy, isn't she? Considering she, basically, like, they had no choice but to come with her to escape. And then she was like, hey, you know what? I could totally actually save you and not turn you into monsters, but then give me baby. Yeah.
Malik, you stopped him. You saved us. I'm sorry.
Good lad. May you rest in peace. You can pull the plug. How nice. I have to say I'm a bit anxious. I wasn't expecting so many more puzzles to have to be solved. Of course, this one is pretty easy.
Darcy! Darcy! I can smell you! You are nearly lost! Fight it! Fight it! It will take you, Darcy! It has taken me!
Okay, so you're here. That was kind of scary, but you're still talking, so that's good. As long as we're still talking, that's okay. You know? As long as we're still talking, we can come to an agreement. Now, as long as you're not, like, running after me and screaming about how hungry you are, I think we can, you know, reconcile our differences.
Christ. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to help you or any of us. I need to save Amari.
I would like to light some lights here. But there are none. I don't really understand what the added benefit was of putting it in the other one. I guess we should just turn around and do something else. Probably influence something behind us. I'm certain that Hank will be after us too, by the way. Oh man, I was trying to press X to heal sanity, but we no longer have the baby, and thus we no longer have the ability to heal. Nor do we have the compass to tell us where to go. As you know, the most effective technique for keeping monsters away from you is ducking down and closing the door. Or that's what I would have said if it wasn't still there. Oh, come on. Why is there no light in this room which I can use to recover my sanity? Or am I just overlooking it again? I wish I had my lamp. At least my trusty matches are still with me. That was pretty tense, pretty scary, yeah. Well, I'm a bit confused here. I, changed the power direction. I'm afraid I'm not entirely sure what good it has done me on a progression scale, you know? Hey, come on, don't just kill me by being in the dark. Seriously, game. Seriously.
No. Oh no. Leon. It's what happened to Leon. How can I ever get back from this? You're a monster, Tazitrian, and all you can do now is save Amari.
She does look like she got it pretty bad. Like, there even was a monster on the way back here, so I figured this is where we need to go, right? Or we just go here, I guess.
Damn it!
Okay, so we can take the elevator again. Will we not fall this time? I suppose we'll find out. It's kind of exasperating when the game is constantly,
I can aid your companions, but you must stay until the child is born.
One life against the rest of us.
We could save Selim.
Tazzy, it has to be your choice. It's your life.
I can't, Hank. I can't. I lost Alice. I will not give up this child. Amari, I'm coming.
cool. He has a little swirl on his back. Cool. Okay, another new area. Right. I'm a bit worried that we haven't seen the 3 things yet that we need to inject the evil red corruption into.
Amari!
I think she's gonna call back like, yes, mother. We had a good time solving those puzzles. I hope you will save me soon. Vitae needed. Imprint this one upon our mind. If there's going to be a big run the heck out of here scene, then this will be our point of escape. Commit it to memory.
She was thinking with her heart!
I see you, you piece of filth!
She will not
Bastard!
answer!
What have you done with her?
You must listen! I am trying to save...
Stop! no fear, Tazi Triano. I have no wish to hurt you or your child.
Then
F,
let us
indeed.
go. With the portal, I can take her home.
She will die. You do not remember?
The child will be born with a sickness. It will waste her to nothing. Here with me, she can live. Here, there is hope.
So who was the person, if the person who helped us was not her?
I thought I cured her. In that horrible place. You showed me.
A temporary respite. As with her sister, the illness is too deeply rooted. I am sorry. Vitae can halt this decay for a time, but is no cure. She will always need it. Follow. I will take you to her.
So can we just reflect upon the on the fact that this is her real form, like that with which she talks to people? That's like a projection. She is this tree brain thing. Doesn't look healthy.
I saw the child within you, only a germ, but growing. I could not let her die.
Keep this in mind.
You want to say your farewells? Do not leave it too late. I brought you all to me so she could be saved. I told you that Vitae would give her life, but that she must stay here. You did not listen. You would not give her up. You would have died in the desert. I had no choice but to make you into something I could control. I would care for her. I could be the mother I was meant to be. Look at yourself, Tazi. You have become a harvester. Soon your mind will be nothing but hunger. You can do no more for her, but I can. You must let me be her mother. Here.
Amari! I'm here. I'm here, my heart. Shh, I've got you. Mama's here.
Comfort her. Feed her. Say goodbye. You do not have much time. When you are done, leave her and come to me. I will ease your oblivion.
It's all right, little one. It's all right.
Oh.
Oh, God. Look at us, Amari. How did we get to this?
Do I need to? I guess. Do I need to censor this?
If we try to go home, can I find a way to keep you safe? Or will it be Alice all over again? But to leave you here with her and all of those things that they have to do to keep her alive. What are we to do? Hush now. Lullaby. Close your eyes, for sleep is coming. Hush now. Mama's here, so don't you cry. I know. I'm sorry.
This is legit making me very sad, this whole situation.
Mama's here, Marie. Don't you cry.
Yeah, it was a pretty effective scene and very sad. I'm gonna save scum a little bit here. Hopefully the loading won't take too long. It's my fault for not having an SSD, but whatever. We're we're past the point now. Oh, it was already done. Sorry about that. I was just reflecting really hard.
She's her. And you and I step out there and see what comes to us.
Please, Tazzy. How can you protect her out in the world? The disease will ravage her, as it did your other child. You have given me no choice. I shall save her. Do not run! I hear her, Tazzy.
It's okay, my love.
The signs were there from her conception. Her body will fail her. It is your legacy.
Don't know if the game will save in the meantime. It's alright, we'll see how it goes. Enjoy.
Hey, little one.
Stop! You will kill us all!
It's working. We can end this. But I don't think we'll survive it, little one.
Vitae bottle, that's that's a thing I did not know was even there.
You are not thinking clearly. It can't end this way.
I guess I'll just kind of saunter back and see if I can still go in there.
Vitae will keep her whole. You could not accept it. You chose to run.
Don't you worry.
Okay, 1 second. I think I may, if there was a bottle of Vitae in the nursery, I think I may have failed to pick it up. Oh, what? What? You can't just say stop, there's a stream delay. Yeah, that's okay, it saves multiple times, I told you. Yeah. No worries. That's why it kept doing the save and exit thing. You probably generally only used continue, because it does save and exit as a way to prevent saves coming, but it does keep each individual save. I hope I picked the right one though, and otherwise I would need one from 28. Please don't make me do the whole scene again, though.
I have you, my love. I have you safe. Is this best for you, Amari? To be here? With a promise of life?
Okay, there. I don't know how I overlooked that.
Do I refuse her? And you and I step up there and see what comes to us.
Please, Tazzy. How can you protect her out in the world? The disease will ravage her, as it did your other child.
Just gonna make a new save here, just to be safe. But yeah, honestly, that was one of those things that was completely fair to say. Because it's like, oh, random thing I overlooked. That's not a spoiler. That was just me being a big old dum-dum. Okay.
Don't worry, little one. Mama's here.
Okay.
You have given me much. Say
Nope.
do not run! I hear her, Tazzy.
Don't you worry.
The signs were there from her conception. Her body will fail her. It is your legacy.
Not now, little one.
It's kind of scary when you put it like a fail state, though. Because it's like, I'm not sure if the fail state is I get caught too many times or I get caught again by Queenie over here. Or I don't escape in time after we do this, because we need to return to the portal, one would assume. You assume it's a fail state, but maybe it isn't. Well, yeah, okay, we'll see. We'll see. But no, I do really appreciate you telling me about the bottle of Vitae, because that would have been extremely stupid if I had missed out on that.
working. We can end this. But I don't think we'll survive it, little one.
You are not thinking clearly. It can't end this way.
Darn, 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 darn. No, no, no.
It's all right, Amari.
Yep, she's basically a really advanced version of those really annoying cloaked enemies.
Ending me, you end this world. You and your child will die.
No, little one. I'm sorry. But our world, there's so much pain. It can't go on like this.
You are in pain. You are fearful. But this is not the way.
No, 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 stop crying. Stop crying, babe. Babe, sorry. Stop crying, Amari.
Think! You have come all this way for her. This will destroy both of you.
I've got you.
I'm guessing you can go back to the nursery because... I don't know what this very suspicious wink means, Captain. But this means probably you could have gotten back to the nursery, because if not, you wouldn't be able to complete this encounter. That's what the jar was for. Fair enough, right. Just me being silly then. I'm just gonna... I really shouldn't be doing this during like an intense emotional moment. I won't do it again. This is the final fast quick save. Hit the nursery, exit the nursery, you hear the door slam shut. Okay. What if the game punishes you for trying this? Yeah, what was kind of interesting, the bad ending in Amnesia. Like, if you let the bad guy kind of do his thing in the bad ending, he was, like, really polite about it. Like, man, thanks. Like you come all this way, I think you're here to kill me, you just come to see me off, come to say goodbye. Thanks, man. That's the bad ending. It's kind of, it's almost funny if it weren't so tragic what happened before it, but...
This is it, Amari. If we do this, this is the end.
Okay. The other two have been on... Okay, that sounds like something that... Okay, maybe just a visual bug then, hopefully. But hey there, back to Murder. Welcome to the stream. You've come at the at the end of Amnesia Rebirth, where I apparently made a really terrible, awful choice. Yeah, sorry. See you later. But thank you for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. Well, thus the cycle of suffering has ended, but... Wait, that's it? Gunnarsson's son. Wait, is it as if there was anything after? I mean... Ah yes, my favorite character, torture victim. I wish I could speed it up without skipping it, because it's like hold mouse to skip. It's like, yeah, I like to give people their, like the credits. I like to give the credits their space, because a lot of people worked very hard on the game, except the QA team. I'm sorry. Now, a lot of people work really hard on this game, and you want to give them like their proper you know, credit. That's what credits are for. I'm just blabbering at this point. The point is, I wish I could speed through it a bit without, you know, removing the whole thing. Tell you what, I'm gonna give it one more minute and then I'm gonna turn it off. Ah yes, Lollipop Robot. Man, but if this is all there's to it, you and me, we are going on the Google machine and we are going to see what the multiple endings actually are. That is what we are going to do. But the credits are rolling. Like, I never know if I should do my reflections now, because I don't know how over it actually is, you know? So torturing the guy was basically pointless then. Yes, it was pointless. Wow. Nice. I'm glad I did it. But you know what? I got an achievement for it, so it's all justified. Okay, we're to the website. Okay. Ooh. Holy moly, they actually... Oh. Oh, no. Okay. For reference, let's look at the other ending. Wow, I'm gaining a new accent. But yes, I did have a slightly fried brain, but I would have still done it even if I hadn't. Because like I said, like if it's a harder thing to do, I assume that it is, in a game sense, the better outcome. You know, I just metagame everything to the max. I don't make the choice that I would morally agree with, I make the choice that I think would lead to the best outcome in the context of a game. Which is not really a good way to do it, but what can I say? I just had to like put like 4 needles on the thing, hold the button, the guy screamed for a bit, it was nothing, no worries, don't even think about it, nothing happened.
Is this best for you, Amari? To be here? With a promise of life?
Okay, so I can't take that with me. Because there was a portal back there that we could have activated. Right? How could we have done that?
This is it, Amari.
Alright, other ending.
If I lay you down now, I may never see you again. I'm sorry, Amari. Here, you have a chance. Here, you will have a life.
Alright,
Thank
we're gonna...
you, Tazzy. I will protect her. I will love her. I am sorry that this was your path.
Hey, come now. Could you actually succeed in struggling against that? I guess not, though. Oh, we have also become the monster now. Oh, if there are 3 endings, then we are missing one. Okay. So this is interesting. So Amari survives. That's the main thing. And that's kind of between these 2 endings, the major choice is, do you stop the cycle of suffering that this woman is inflicting on hundreds of people across hundreds of factories all across her domain, shall we say? Her left hand there looks a bit distorted. Anyway, so either you stop the cycle of suffering but sacrifice Tasi and her daughter, or you let the cycle of suffering continue, but Amari gets to live and Tasi gets to kind of be alive, but she's a mostly unaware monster looking from a distance. She can never really be her mother like this either. So basically, that sucks. I don't like it. Okay, so about that portal, yeah, I'm guessing that's... Oh, do you know? If you know how to get me to the 3rd ending, you can just tell me, otherwise I'll Google it. Like, maybe the middle road is that you take the baby and run, and don't destroy the queen, but also don't leave the baby behind. That would be some kind of middle road. Okay, grab the bottle and escape to the portal. Okay, right. That would be the middle road I'd expect, yeah. Because once you've destroyed all 4 things, that's the end of it. I do like the fact that the torturing thing didn't even matter. You know what? It's honestly a better outcome than I expected. I mean, it sounds kind of sick to say, but I thought I had locked myself into a bad ending because of that. But as it turns out, the endings were always bad. Hey yo! Alright, let's check number 3, ending number 3. Let's see if it's a bit more emotionally satisfying. Because I'm content, I have to be honest here. In games, and this is selfish of me. In games, I like happiness for the characters first. Like in The Witcher 3, for example, there's 2, count them, 2 good endings. And one of them is better for the main character and closely related, for Geralt and friends, family. And one of them is better for the world. And I'll go for the one that's better for Geralt and friends every time. It's in my nature.
Do I refuse her? And you and I step out then. See what comes to us?
Please, Tazzy. How can you protect her out in the world? The disease will ravage her, as it did your other child.
After this game, what is next on the spooky list? I got the jar, right?
Do not run!
Yeah, here it is.
I hear her, Tazzy.
Don't worry.
The signs were there from her conception. Her body will fail her. It is your legacy.
So I need to know where the exit is, though. She does like to look exactly where you need to go. For a while, at least.
Vitae will keep her whole. You could not accept it. You chose to run.
Don't you worry.
I have made you one of my servants. Now you cannot take her from me. Now you cannot let her die.
I mean, it's incredibly... I mean, she's trying to be all like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for the good of everyone. Except she turned everyone into monsters just so they'd hand her the baby. She cannot pretend to be good in this situation. Like, this is a woman who has lived with, like, pain and torture absorption factories for, like, centuries. And now she's like, oh yeah, but I'm gonna save this baby. Aren't you convinced of my ultimate benevolence? Short answer is no, actually. I'm not.
Do not struggle, Tazzy.
Hush. Nope.
No. She's changing me. I can't. I'll lose myself.
You would have died in the desert without the well water. The child would be dead now. No, you cannot. She will not live.
Also, this is the only ending where the torture would probably actually have been a good thing to do. Where it would actually matter. Like, it won't cure her disease, but she may live longer thanks to that shot of Vitae she's had.
Tazzy, your child will die without Vitae.
Alright, let's see if this ending is better than all the rest. I knew the portal had to mean something. This has actual more stuff, this ending. When you look at your baby and you realize she's not as pretty as you thought.
She's gone. It's alright, Amari. She's gone.
This ending is the most complex so far, just because there's gameplay in there.
Well.
Oh yeah, this is the best ending.
I've got you, Amari. We're home. We're home. You're cold. I'll take care of you, my heart. Mama's here.
Achievement unlocked. Provider. Okay, so how does this end exactly? I'm guessing we'll get another nice looking sketch. But this is the most hopeful ending, I think. Unless the sketch is like them dead next. No, it's just the Eiffel Tower. Although it will zoom out. Okay. This is a really tragic looking illustration. You see, they're here, they're together, but you can see she and the toy are slowly like fading away, crumbling away, and Darcy has the claws, the claw hands. It's an ending like I guess you're kind of left to think about what this would mean. Maybe so far away from the influence of the Empress or Queen, so far from her domain. Maybe Tazi can find a way back to who she was. Maybe not. Maybe the Vitae gives Amari an extra month, an extra year, 10 extra years. We just don't know. But we can be sure that it hasn't completely cured her. So this ending, I think, leaves a lot to think about. But I like it because it's bittersweet and not just... Well, the bittersweetness is more balanced between bitter and sweet, if I had to describe it in short. You know, I was completely convinced that this was the best ending until I realized, oh, right, Tazi is still cursed. Yeah, I found the choice between your child versus ending a disgusting civilization. That's basically what it comes down to. Yeah, it's either you pick what's important for you on a small scale, or you pick what's for the greater good, right? Those are interesting types of choices to think about. You thought the first ending was the best, even though both she and the child died. I guess it kind of means... It kind of depends on what you want from the ending. Yeah, that's alright. I'm just happy you're here to so we can discuss the deets. It's fine if there's some typos or whatever, no worries. I can understand you clearly. But yeah, like I was saying, I think it really depends on what you want from the ending. Because that ending, that first ending, scores very high on the greater good, but scores an absolute 0 on the emotion, like the emotional happiness for the characters, right? Because in that ending, Tazi dead, Amari dead, everyone dead, Queen Empress, who was leading a disgusting civilization, but in a way she was kind of put in that position she was in by the people. Like if you looked at her body, she had become like a disgusting monster in her own right. She wasn't really happy. I think she wanted Amari because she was terribly lonely and maybe needed a successor. And I would have rather just like removed her from the machine or whatever she was attached to and have her be a normal creature again than kill her outright. Even though what was done to preserve her existence is completely and utterly unforgivable. Maybe the iconoclast ending would have more impact for you if you didn't torture the fella because morals. Iconoclast? Which of the other two, and which ending was that? Discord moderators. Okay, this time I let the whole credit. The first ending, oh. Well, it's interesting. Whether or not you tortured the guy, I think both contextualize the ending in a different way. If you didn't torture the guy, then you are consistent and you say, you know what? It doesn't matter whether this... that was such a bright white flash that I thought they might actually do something more, but no. Okay, so if you did do the torture, if you didn't do the torture, then that it makes a lot of sense to go for that ending. Like, alright, it's a sacrifice, it's horrific, but there are hundreds, maybe thousands of people in those factories right now being tortured every day to preserve the existence of this tree-headed creature. And you didn't engage in torture then, and that showed how you disapproved of the practice, and thusly leading to you ending it forever. If you did torture, and then come to her and she basically says, oh, but it wasn't enough, that could have been a turning point for you where you realized, wow, you know what, considering what I've done, that I've participated in this, it is my duty to end it. So I think no matter which way you swung it, both endings both choices could have worked with that ending. However, this ending feels better to have done the torture. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. It's not a good thing to do, but it gives a more hopeful note. We don't know how much Vitae would be needed, but it was given to the baby in utero during development. That could be significant, but maybe it's not. After all, in the illustration she was depicted as slowly fading away, just as her toy. First ending is missing the emotional note, the second and third ending have. I think it's because when you look at the second ending, you see like Tazi as a monster looking at her own daughter from afar, as she plays with the toys, all alone, girl all alone in this new dimension, but alive and, you know, thriving in her own way. And in the third one, you see them here together. And in that first ending, it felt, and that's what the ending is, it felt so separated from us. Right? It was a very greater good ending. So you see this zoom out of this tower, and thus this society collapsing in on itself, as it deserves. And yeah. You see like one of those people stuck in one of those machines, and then all goes quiet, all the lights go off, no more screams, and you know, okay, we stopped it. But for Tazi and for Amari, it's just the end. Oh, hey, Megallions, welcome to the stream. We were just talking about the different endings. I actually just finished the game and did all 3 of the endings to see how they were. But yeah, I like the last ending the most because there's a lot open to interpretation. Didn't realize you streamed today. Was the game? It was good. Okay, the credits have rolled, but I still need to give some kind of quality assessment. It was good. You know, from the very beginning, I thought this baby ain't gonna make it. It was telegraphed so clearly that all the odds were against them. The game definitely made no secret of the dangers for Tazi and for the baby, but yeah, so general assessment of the game. Well, it was good. I think maybe the game was a bit too focused on, you know, very often you would have to press X to get more dialogue, and it was optional, I guess. But yeah, that might have been a bit too much. I'm trying to remember. The sequence when you die is cool and scary the first time, and then every succeeding time it's annoying. Although it doesn't ultimately seem to have mattered how often you actually die. Like, the game was implying that that would be... Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if there's a secret ending to this game. If there is, it's probably one of those, like, never die even once nonsense endings. But yeah, overall, I had a really good time with the game. It was unpolished here and there in terms of physics. I mean, we got stuck. We witnessed disappearing, reappearing, reappearing chests and dead bodies and such. Bit rough around the edges, but did have a compelling story, good emotional scenes. And at first, the game, like, I accosted the game for having mostly very scripted scares. And I think the game was like, okay, you want enemies patrolling an open area? You want it? It's yours, my friend. And then they had the sequence with the floaty things. And I realized, oh, wow. Not only is that very scary, it's also very difficult. So yeah, I would complain about, like, the floaty, flap-faced, light-looking monsters, whatever you want to call those. But to be honest, I would be a hypocrite if at the start of the game I said, wow, why are all the scares scripted? Why don't they have monsters that patrol and that you have to avoid? And then the monsters are there and I'm like, wow, can we go back to the scripted scares? A couple of times the game would put me beyond the chase sequence if I died, skipping it effectively. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It feels a bit like the developers grabbed the controller from my hands and walked me through that part. And yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. I do get it, but I don't really like that. What else? The game had many amazing set pieces. The puzzles I thought were generally pretty strong. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure if I'm forming a complete picture here. I guess my short assessment would be good, scary, bit rough around the edges, and frustrating sometimes. That would be in summary. Now let me see if there's like a secret ending. What kind of ending do we have here? Amnesia, Rebirth. Let me see. How many endings you got here? Community would riot if the amount of game over would actually impact the ending. I guess so, yeah. Secret ending. Yes. Oh. Okay, well, never mind then. The secret ending is literally what we just discussed, Captain. Basically, if you die too often, you can no longer get the opportunity to escape with the child because she just becomes a monster during the ending. Normally, the secret ending is like a super good secret ending, but this is actually the worst ending of them all. I don't really need to see that, especially because I would need to game over many more times, I guess. So the amount of game overs can actually impact it seems. Right, well, that's the end of that. Let's see what the description of each ending is. Iconoclast. Sacrificed everything to cast down a god and end suffering. Simple counter to the last fight. Oh, if you get... if you get looked at too much by her, maybe. Well, anyway. Harvester left a daughter in the care of a god and was reborn. And Provider escaped to Paris with a daughter that must now be cared for. That is the ending the fewest people got, because it's the hardest, I guess. Nah, Iconoclast is pretty hard too. Harvester is the easiest one to get. Anyways, wow, good times were had in Spooky Town. That'll be the stream for today and probably for the rest of the week. I don't know what other scary games I want to do, but I do know that I would like to do some Phasmophobia at least a couple of times with you guys. So let's discuss that on the Discord when the time comes. But until then, I will be stopping for now. And if I find another horror game I want to stream this month, you'll surely hear about it. But for now, I just gotta see how it all turns out. And Phasmophobia has to happen, of course. So really looking forward to that. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks to Clive and Magellan for Magellians. I keep saying Magellan singular. I have no idea why I do that. And you can next Tuesday. Okay, nice. Let's make sure to do it then. Right, so thanks to Clive and Magellians for the resubscribes. Thank you, Captain, for all your assistance. And it was really, really nice having you all here. Thanks to everyone who watched but didn't chat. You know I appreciate everyone watching. And yeah, that'll be the end of the stream. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good night. And we will see each other again soon, most likely on Tuesday next week. Bye-bye.